Hey, boy. Sorry. Only we're going like starting June 30th, 13th, 2026 on the 30th. Oh, sorry. What? White Josie? What mean White Josie? White Sambusa? What mean White Sambusa? White Sambusa? What mean 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 the White Sambusa? What mean the White Sambusa? What mean the White Sambusa?
Today I will be doing things different because I will be experiencing every place I could find backwards. I'm talking going through a car wash from the exit going forward, starting dry, ending up super soaked. Going through a haunted house, not only walking backwards, but starting at the exit. And I'll also be doing some dangerous things like driving on a go-kart in reverse going towards oncoming traffic. I will be doing these and so much more, so let's have some fun. We're now currently at a haunted house. So we are here at the Brighton Asylum, one of the scariest asylums in all of the United States. And this is the exit, so I'll be starting backwards, and I will also be positioning myself backwards so I can't see the scares, and I'm gonna be going through this haunted house. All right, so this is the first official room. I hate that I can't see anything. I hope there's nothing immediately. Okay, so far. Oh, I can't even look. I can't see anything. I can't see. I don't know. Oh. Wait, this is actually terrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, please. I don't even know where to go. I don't want to step on a body or something. Okay, I'm turning. This is not gonna go well. I'm scared I'm gonna trip. Oh, I can't even see what's in this room, right? It's cheating to look. This goes against all of my human instinct. Just no loud noises, nothing emerge. I already know this is the worst thing yet. Nothing please, nothing please, nothing please, nothing please, nothing please, nothing please. Devil baby? I think she's constipated. What? No. I have to get low. I'm doing squats right now. What room is this? Oh my gosh, it's a giant horse and a giant baby. It kind of looks cute. I want to touch it. Okay, that's good. This might be my favorite. Okay, never mind. Oh, a library. This isn't too bad. I don't think there's gonna be any scare in the library. At least I hope not. Books are boring. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, books. Let me get out of here. Oh no, I'm looking through the mirror. I know that there's a long hallway. Here's my prediction. There's going to either be a knock or a very loud sound somewhere in the middle of the corridor. I've gone through enough haunted houses. I think we're good. Okay, couple lights. Who cares? I have to go downstairs. All right, I want to get out of here. I think someone's coming. Oh no. Surprised I haven't tripped yet. That might have been the scariest thing I've seen. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. I've never been so happy to be at the entrance of something. Okay, that is a haunted house in reverse going backwards. I do not recommend doing that. That was maybe the scariest thing I've done in the past 10 years. I don't know what my BPM was, but I have a tracker on me, so you see it right here. Let's go to something more lighthearted because that was actually insane. I'm not coming here again. I'm currently at Quality Car Care and I will be going through a car wash in reverse. So first I'm gonna be going through backwards and then I'm gonna be going through in reverse, meaning I'm starting with getting dry and I'm gonna end being completely soaked on the way through. This is the same car wash where I went through with my windows down. I'm surprised they even let me back. Let's have some fun with this and see what it looks like when a car starts dry, ends wet, and just going through backwards in the first place. We have a 2-for-1 special right now, so let's get into it. I learned my lesson last time. All right, here we go. I feel like going through the first time backwards isn't that crazy. Like there shouldn't be a difference. The only thing that's possible is I'm a little worried about the side mirrors because the brushes are going in the opposite direction. But outside of that, it's just a normal car wash to start. It just looks a little funky. Okay, starting to lose visibility now. But we're just in a car wash. All right, here comes the brushes. Let's see if the mirrors survive this. All All right, mirrors look good. Car wash is proceeding as normal. Okay, here comes the rinse with another brush. Just getting the car clean. Okay, and then the last stage here is the dryers. It's very loud, but after this, the car is perfectly clean, and then we're gonna ruin it by going back in reverse. So what you see, that tunnel, we'll be driving towards that and ending with the liquid on us. Here we go, car wash backwards. So we're gonna get dry first. I'm a little scared for this one. Wait, how am I gonna see at the end? Because you saw how much liquid was on me on the way through. This is gonna be bad. I'm probably gonna have zero visibility on the way out. Okay, dryer's done, and now I'm going to waste basically everything. All right, we're getting soaked again. Okay, here's all the soap on us now. I can't see a thing. So everything we just did is ruined now. Now this thing is just splashing on us. Look at it. I don't know where I am. I could be running over somebody for all I know. This is actually quite dangerous doing a car wash in reverse. Okay, cool, like rainbow suds. But once again, I have no idea where I am. I have to roll the windows down. How's the car? Clean? That's what a car wash looks like in reverse. So if you want your car to be the opposite of clean, I guess do what I just did. Other than that, a lot of fun. Well, I wonder what's next. Maybe I'll walk through this thing. But with that said, let's move on to the next segment. I'm currently at RPM Raceway in Jersey City. This is an indoor go-kart course, and they've agreed to let me drive the course backwards. Not only backwards, against traffic in the opposite direction. So they're gonna be going one way, I'm gonna be going the other direction. If it sounds dangerous, it's because it is. Shout out to them for even letting me do this. RPM Raceway, actually insane. But I'm gonna hit the track right now. Hopefully I don't crash. Let's do this. All right, we're about to watch the safety video before we go onto the track, so hopefully it says that I'm allowed to drive in reverse. Probably not. Hopefully it doesn't explicitly call out the fact that I can't drive in the other direction.
Do not drive against the racing direction.
Well, we will be breaking that. Ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to reverse right here. Let me do a 3-point turn. Nope, not that. Okay, there we go. All right, and we're off. In reverse. Okay, so starting off with this mega ramp. I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it up. And it's scary because I can't even see the other side of this, so I don't know if they're gonna be coming down. Hopefully not. I feel like this is gonna cause issues later. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, this is bad. This is actually really scary. Okay, I think I see them. I guess I'm just gonna hug the right side because I do not want to crash into them. That seems standard, right? Still somehow alive. See, this ramp scares me. One, because I'm not sure I can even get up it, and two, I have no visibility, so I don't know if they're turning the corner and coming down as well. Let me just stay right. Oh, we're driving. We're going fast now. All right, looks like I scared them a little bit. They're hugging the right side this time around. All right, that was a close call. Whoa! Oh, no, okay, cool, we're good, we're good. All right, on this next lap, I wanna split them. I wanna see if I can like manipulate them to go on each side of me. Definitely dangerous, do not recommend, but I'm gonna try it. Ooh. That was so scary. Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, you're all on notice. The reverse go-kart champion has officially been crowned. Like I said, tons of fun. Shout out again to RPM Raceway. Let's move on to the next segment. I'm currently outside of IKEA because IKEA is known for its maze that is quite linear and that you have to start at the entrance and walk through 25 different sections to get to the exit, but I will be doing it in reverse because I'll be starting at the exit and then working my way to the entrance. But there's a catch. I currently have an item that Michael picked out and I'm going to return it first and then I have to buy it, but I have no idea where it is in the store. So on top of just going through the maze in reverse, I'm gonna have to look out for a product that I have no idea where it could be. Just looks like wine from IKEA. Is this gonna be hard to find?
Let's just say good luck.
All right, so this is the exit area. All right, I was afraid the doors wouldn't open, but I've never actually started in the exit of an IKEA before. Feels illegal. Okay, so here's returns. That's convenient. Hi, just returning this. All right, thank you. All right, just returned it, which means we are now gonna be entering the maze from this side. Ooh, they have like food at the exit? I feel like I have to hit this first. All right, before I go in the maze, I'm gonna try this new hidden secret exit food. I think it's like desserts, it looks like. I see a soft serve machine there. Thank you.
The spoon is there, okay?
Okay, thanks. We were able to actually enter through the self-checkout area because the actual register had barriers, so I don't think you're actually allowed to enter through the exit, so we were able to skirt by, but I have my ice cream, which is actually pretty good, and here we are in the warehouse area. So this is at the end of the IKEA maze. I'm surprised they're even letting me walk in through here, but here we are, and I'm gonna have to look for some wine. Ooh, maybe over here? No, it's like a red sweet wine. I don't think you'd choose something in the warehouse area. I don't know if this even counts, but this is actually officially the first section. So let's go through backwards. I don't think you'd put something in the plant section. Oops. Sorry, already bumping into people. Where are we? I don't think I've ever made it to the end of the IKEA maze before. You know we're going the wrong way because we're explicitly going against traffic and the arrow right there. I am not following. All right, this is the kitchen section. So if it's gonna be anywhere, I think it would be here. Pots, pans, what about over here? Hot plates. Ah, I see some food. We're getting close. Consumable goods, no wine. What is this? Is this wine? Oh, it's like the same packaging though. It looks like it could be it. So I guess we're halfway done with the maze because we're going upstairs now when we're approaching the food court. That's the kids section. I don't think it would be there. The only food or drink that's outside of the cafeteria are these cookies, and they clearly aren't wine, so we'll have to keep going. But now I'm actually genuinely confused because I thought it would be around this area. All right, section 1. This is the last section, or should I say the first section. So this is the entrance of the showroom. Must be here. Bro, what is this, the welcome drink? Drike Bubble Perone, here it is. Literally walked through the entire maze. This thing probably took 20 minutes. How did you get this so quickly? Did you use shortcuts, I guess, to get to the exit? That's the only possible way that you could have gotten this in section 1 and been out in 10 minutes. I can't believe this, but we are at the exit of the maze and look what I just found. How did I miss this? I was so focused on the ice cream over there. I didn't even notice this cold section where there are fridges and then wine, and the same wine that I had to find. Let's go to the next place we're gonna be testing in reverse. The next thing we're gonna be doing in reverse is working out. So I'm going to be on this treadmill and I'm going to ramp up the speed until it's basically impossible to do backwards. Now this is probably very dangerous, but I was just curious what it would be like to walk backwards. So good start right now, we're at 1 mph or so. Part of my New Year's resolution was working out 5 to 6 times a week, including cardio, and right now it is way too cold outside because I was gonna do this outside. So this is our next best thing. I'm already falling off. Okay, let's crank this up a little bit though. This is only 1.6 and I feel like I'm going to completely bust on my butt here. You know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of people for their New Year's resolution invest into getting their bodies better, but a lot of people don't do that for their mind and getting their mental health improved. Because I would argue that's equally, if not more important. They need to make a gym for the brain. I guess it's just therapy. I mean, it really is the same idea. Just do it regularly over and over again and you're building that introspection muscle so you can better understand yourself. It's not a quick fix situation, rather a mental fitness journey. All right, it's getting a little fast here. Because whenever I feel overwhelmed by my everyday life, having that outside perspective really helps me to navigate my situations. And therapy can be that kind of support system for so many of you. Go a little faster here. I feel like it's super underrated. That's why it's good there's a trusted platform like BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video, to streamline the therapy process and make it easy and accessible to do. This is becoming incredibly difficult. But with BetterHelp, you could fill out a questionnaire and match with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. Not only that, but BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service that has already helped over 6 million people and has over 30,000 qualified therapists. I highly recommend for anybody looking to grow and build support for your well-being. So click the link in the description, scan this QR code, or go to betterhelp.com/sambucha to get 10% off your first month of therapy. All right, that was arguably the hardest thing ever. I do not recommend exercising in reverse. Honestly, quite dangerous too, but shout out to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Let's move on to the next spot. The next place we're gonna test in reverse is mini golf. So right now we are at the Angry Birds mini golf course here at the American Dream Mall, and we'll be starting on course 18 and working our way all the way to hole 1. In mini golf, it gets progressively harder. You start with the most simple one, and then by 18, there's all the obstacles and stuff, and it's basically impossible to get a hole in one. So we're gonna flip it on its head and start with the most difficult one and then just see what happens when we work to the easiest. I'm sure the stress levels are gonna start very high, but hopefully it gets easier from there. So this is hole 1, so we're gonna be doing it last, but hole 1 looks very basic. I mean, look at this. Child's play. Just a single rock in the way. We're gonna be passing this by though. I think the worst part is we're gonna have to skip people, which is always an awkward thing to do. All right, this is 2. Let's go ahead and jump ahead to 18. So we made it to the 18th hole. It's actually a lot easier than I thought because I forgot that the 18th hole is usually the last hole to collect your ball. So this is kind of like a skee ball thing where there's 4 birds on there with 4 holes. If you hit the ball into one of the holes in their mouths, I think that you end up getting a free game. Otherwise, it looks like it gets sucked up and you lose your ball for good, which isn't good news for us because we were playing this in reverse. So if I lose the ball now, I basically can't play any other holes. But if I get it in, I win a free game and I can technically go and do 17 through 1. All right, with that said, let's put it down and see what we got. All right, first shot of the day. Shout out to the moms. I guess that's it. I wonder if I could reach in and get the ball.